today for the Bitcoin and Ethereum price with DaVinci J15. Guys, once again, something crazy is happening for Bitcoin. That crazy that I personally caught the falling knife and DaVinci also entered a trade. The most important thing right now is, of course, is Bitcoin going to go up from here, reverse towards the upside, or are we going to roll over and find our price targets? What if I told you that the chart is right now providing clear answers as what is going to happen next for Bitcoin and for Ethereum? And with that being said, guys, I want to go into the charts with DaVinci also, talk about the trades, talk about the potential trades and the price targets right now in the immediate short term. So make sure you smash up the like button towards the new all-time high if you want more of these collaborations as well, no matter where I am, no matter where we are, no matter whenever we are, wherever we are. Yes. That's the way. And with that being said, I wanted to come to the most important question of today. DaVinci J15, how are you doing today, my man?
Man, I'm in the pipe, 5 by 5. Loving Dubai, man. We're here at the Four Seasons. Oh my God. And next week, we're going to be in
Monaco,
man, for the Grand Prix, right? And if you want to join us, right, we have a yacht, and you could actually join us if you just go to cryptogpyacht.com, cryptogpyacht.com. And you could join us there as well.
Perfect.
All right. So
GP like Grand Prix, right?
Grand Prix.
Make sure you check it out. And now let's go straight into the charts. I will start with the TA first, right? I want to talk about some patterns I was predicting earlier. They are playing out right now. But then I want to go and zoom out and show you what happened recently for Bitcoin. And this is something which happened 6 times in 2017. I want to pick his brain for the next predictions for Bitcoin and Ethereum. And maybe we here a little bit and I can talk about the hourly candles before I'm giving it over to you. So we are here finding ourselves on the hourly candles for the Bitcoin price. And as you can see, I will talk about what this is here later on. It is something bullish, I want to give you that hint. But here we are having basically a W pattern on the hourly candles, and this one broke out so far. Also, you could treat it as an inverse head and shoulders pattern. They don't perform as well as W patterns. This is why I like this one a little bit more. Also, the price target is more conservative, approximately at 53,000. And if you're saying right now, Chris, why didn't you update me about that? Well, I did. I posted it over on Twitter at MMCrypto. Make sure you follow me over there. By the way, DaVinci's profile at DaVinciJ15. You should follow him for sure over there. And you can see I posted it before the breakout. And this breakout is playing out right now. However, there is one little downside to it. And if I am pulling out the volume, you can see the volume is still missing. We need more volume to come in to confirm that the market is agreeing to that breakout. So far, we are in potential reversal mode here. The only thing which is basically missing is volume, because even the RSI is something which I don't really like to include in my trading, but sometimes I do, especially in those moments. The RSI is right now, as you can see, forming, and this is like I will pick DaVinci's brain later on. It's not a very clean one because you have to connect the bodies, not the wicks, and only then it is a confirmed bullish divergence on the hourly, which is playing out right now. So let's wait and see what happens on that front. Quickly about Ethereum, guys, and I want to talk more about Bitcoin because we have something interesting unfolding there as well, which I didn't talk about yet. And if I'm pulling out the Ethereum chart, you can see that here we are having also W and an inverse head and shoulders pattern. And you can see here this inverse head and shoulders pattern is also breaking out right now. The price target of that one would be actually way above 4,270 US dollars. Which is, of course, which would be, if it were to play out for Ethereum, which would be a very bullish thing. But also here, the volume is missing. If you can see, I'm pulling out the volume. It is a little bit more volume coming in than for Bitcoin. But usually we want to break the previous volume candles to say, okay, guys, this is the market agreeing to a significant direction changing breakout, and this is not happening so far. So please be very cautious about that. And before I'm giving it over to DaVinci, I wanted to talk about something which he is looking personally at himself, and it's actually something we've been waiting for. I don't know why we were surprised about that dump. Show me the charts, I'll tell you the news, right? And if you're going over to the weekly candles for Bitcoin, and then you are pulling out this very beautiful, magical, exponential moving average, then you can see basically we hit this orange line, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, the 21-week EMA. Every candlestick represents 1 week. And you can see we hit it in July, and we also hit it over in October on my birthday, right? And if I'm going back into 2017, you can see like we had 7 touch points, right? We had this 6 touch points at least. We had here a touch point, then we had another touch point over there, another touch point over here, and every single time Bitcoin actually touched it. And this is where DaVinci J15 of course comes in. Every single time we touched that trend line, Bitcoin bounced and continued towards the upside. And guess what? The day before yesterday, in the night, we touched it again. So now I wanted to know from you, Da Vinci, do you think we are going to reverse towards the upside again? What do you think about my trade? I opened this $3.3 million trade right now. It is approximately $200,000 in profits. I updated you guys in the moment, like not in the moment, but after I opened it, way below the price targets where we are right now, that I opened it at 47,000 US dollars for the reason that we were hitting a fib level, but of course also for the 21-week EMA. And now I wanted to know from you, Da Vinci, you entered a trade yourself. What is your price target for this trade? And do you think that we are maybe double dipping down to the 21-week EMA? Do you think we are going way below that? Or do you think that around these areas, this was potentially the turning point and Bitcoin is going to reverse towards the upside for good? What are your thoughts, Da Vinci?
Well, I think that the legendary trade right there at the 21 EMA was a key moment. The odds of us going below that, and maybe we can wick below it, but the odds of that is like less than 10% of the chance that that's going to happen at this point. Because
that we close below,
that we could wick or close below.
Wow.
So because we've seen this before in the last bull markets, right? Bitcoin only goes below that once, and that's it. Never goes back and looks at it again. Every single bull market that we've been in, we've gone down to the 21 EMA and then see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Exactly.
Right? And that's it. And it's gone. So this is a perfect legendary trade, right? If you missed it, there's probably a chance to scale in. Probably not as low as you and I have been in. But if we do get back down to like, I don't know, to like the 47-ish, close to that chart, you might be concerned that we're going to, if we have to go back there might be a problem of us breaking the bottom.
Yeah.
But I don't see that happening, actually.
Actually, I think that many people got in. You heard your second chance if you didn't get in. But I think many people got in. We talked about the 21-week EMA like 10 times or so, right?
Yeah.
And then we missed to put in our limit orders ourselves. I was happy to be awake.
Yes.
You got your second chance yesterday.
Exactly.
So that is beautiful.
With the Hail Mary.
And I saw so many comments actually in the charts. Yeah, the Hail Mary trade. So many comments in the charts of people actually thanking us for this trading setup. So now let's see how it is playing out. And of course, we have a high probability of success here, but there is never a certainty. Someone who goes out and tells you it's a legendary trade because it's 100% success rate, it's probably a scammer. You never have 100%, but it is a very good one. And now I want you to know also for Ethereum, we are going close to the $4,000 levels. Do you think this is the reversal point right now, or are we going to see more downside? And what is your price target for Ethereum, Da Vinci?
Well, Ethereum is an altcoin, and the altcoins have taken a bid, and they're going to continue going higher. There, you can see it in the dominance chart. There's no stopping the altcoins at this point. We're closer to the 40% right now, but I think that's where we might see a bounce on the altcoins of 40% dominance. But if we fail that, right, it's going to be a rapid move to 35%. And if we if we fail the 35%, you don't even want to see what happens. No. Let's not even talk about what happens.
That would be like, I think this is the moment, you know, I'm cold-hearted. This is the moment where I'm even getting some FOMO on altcoins, probably like, no, Chris, what are you doing? Because I'm holding only like 25% in altcoins, maybe with including Ethereum, right? That is very interesting. And of course, reminder, if you want to join us in Monaco, go to the website he mentioned. I will leave it down in the pinned comment down below.
CryptoGP.yacht.com.
Exactly, I will leave it down in the pinned comment down below. I wanted to show you something funny, guys. By the way, before I show it to you, go down to the pinned comment. You get $4,520 for free. I'm not joking, guys. This is actually true. In the pinned comment, if you click this link on Femex alone, $2,200, click the link. Step number 1. Step number 2, make your account. Takes 10 seconds, 15 seconds. After your initial deposit, you get this bonus. And on a legendary trade, even if you only trade the bonus, this on a 10x leverage is a $45,000 trade for free combined on these exchanges. Make sure to take advantage of that. I wanted to show you something funny. This is why you also subscribe to the DaVinciJ15 Twitter channel. He was posting John Maynard Keynes, right? The Keynesian economist, right? The money printer. In the long run, we are all dead. Well, potentially he's true, right with that. But what did Da Vinci say? With Bitcoin, in the long run, we are all rich.
Exactly.
And I think that is a very interesting learning. John Maynard Keynes was all about money printing, right? About regulating with interest rates. And, well, if you buy Bitcoin, all of these things shouldn't be all of your concern.
Yeah.
In the long run, you are rich with that, right?
Because Bitcoin's the money, and it's the best kind of money. Because why? You could save it, and then in the future, it will be worth more. Always, because it's not being diluted away.
Yeah.
So this is the hardest form of money, the fairest form of money. Because when you work today, actually, your value of your work today is worth less in the future. It's worth the most today. Because why is that? Because we innovate, we make things better, we make things cheaper, and so that labor is less expensive, and so labor value goes down. And so you want to take that value that you make today and move it into the future so that it's worth more or the same, right? But with Bitcoin, it's worth more.
Guys, is this knowledge bombs? Yes or no? Let us know. Give us this feedback. We want to know when we are doing something right. Do you want more of these sections in the end of the video? Do you want more of our collaborations? We need these thumbs up, guys. Share the video. Make noise for the algorithm. Just make the most noise. Make noise as you have never made noise before for this video. Make sure you go over, subscribe to the DaVinci J15 channel. And with that being said, DaVinci, do you have anything last to share before we are wrapping it up for today?
Always play from a position of strength and do not get wrecked.
Do not get wrecked, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see each other very soon at the next show of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, as always,
Bye.
bye-bye.